You know, every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay, especially here in Las Vegas, the all-you-can-eat capital of the world. Hello friends, it's me, Shin, and I'm on a quest to vlog every restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip as well as downtown off Fremont Street. I'm 222 in, and this week for number 223, I'm coming to you from the Venetian Palazzo Las Vegas, where we'll be showing you the opening of BOA Steakhouse. Really happy to have you along. I'll see you inside. All right, everyone, and here we are seated at the opening week of BOA Steakhouse at the Venetian Las Vegas. I guess technically it's in the Grand Canal Shoppes of the Palazzo. The BOA Steakhouse opened here at the end next to Sushi Samba, as well as Grimaldi's Pizza. And I know there are a handful of BOA Steakhouses around the world, although I've never been able to visit one myself. Beautiful decor in here, very modern, although relatively minimalist as well. Dim, intimate lighting, with fun, lively music. It seems very popular here tonight, and it's a really great vibe. Now, regardless of the vibes, you know, it's all about the food for me, so let's take a look what they have to eat on the menu. Now, here is your menu at BOA, a nice leather-bound menu. Or actually, is this leather? Well, no, it's actually not. But let's take a look inside. Starting off here on the left, you have your cocktails. Looks like your specialty cocktails here, ranging about 20 bucks. All looking pretty good. Feel free to take a pause in this video if you'd like to take a closer look at these drinks. Margaritas, paper cranes, and garden. Those are ranging in the $17 range. You also have your whiskeys and scotches and tequilas here. But what I'm interested in is the food. Let's take a look what they have over here. First things first, we've got, okay, so they have Parker House rolls for purchase. So no bread service at BOA Steakhouse. That's unfortunate. But plenty of appetizers here. Meatballs, shrimp scampi. Ooh, that sounds good. Hokkaido scallops, bone marrow. Let's see, we've got a Caesar salad here. A couple of salads here. And then there's also your crudos, your raws here. Caviar as well. And those are the appetizers, it looks like. Let's take a look at what they have for the steak. Here is your turf, New York steak, your ribeye, and your filet there on the left. A boa omakase, large formats, and your enhancements there, rubs and crusts, and their menu of Japanese A5 Wagyu. Oh, the Japanese Wagyu flight looks incredible. They have actual Hokkaido snow beef. This is some of the best beef in the world. I'm curious. I hope I get to try that. And then here on the next portion of the menu is your surf. You got sea bass, looks like lobster tail, halibut, and your various entrees here as well. Chicken parm. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Lobster fry. Oh, a curry, sweet corn agnoloni. Okay, so really good looking dishes there. You have some sides here as well as some signature side. A bougie baked potato. That sounds pretty good. And let's see, is there anything on the back here? Yep. Here are your other locations for BOA Steakhouse. Okay, there's 5 of them around. And then here's also your wine list. Again, feel free to take a quick pause in the video if you'd like to take a closer look at these. And anything else on the back? Nope. And there's your menu here at BOA Steakhouse. Good looking menu here at BOA Steakhouse, and so many items I'm looking forward to trying today. And you know how it goes in my videos, every restaurant is a buffet if you want to pay. I'm gonna get a nice variety, and together we're gonna see what BOA Steakhouse is all about. Appetizers are coming up first. I'll see you a little bit when they arrive. And welcome back, everyone. Now the appetizers got here. This looking really good. Let me give you a view. I got their shrimp scampi as well as their cauliflower tempura, their Wagyu cigars, and their steak tartare. Some tasty looking appetizers here. Let's give them a try. I'm gonna kick things off with the cigars. Brought to you in a cigar box, a beautiful presentation. The cigars are cut in half and presented on top of a plate with a beautiful looking sauce in the center. I'll give it a dip, and let's see how it tastes.
We'll see what's up. Like this week, I'm trying to
Oh yeah, that's good. There's a tasty bite. Starting with the cigar wonton skin, a very light crisp to it. It's quite thin, though still delivering a fair amount of crunch. A nice savory seasoning blend with just a hint of spice. It also has some earthy flavors, maybe perhaps cumin or a garam masala. I do like the seasoning on top of the cigars. The Wagyu beef inside is quite good. Though it is soft, I wouldn't say it's the most tender beef I've ever had, but it is very flavorful. It's been wonderfully seasoned. a bit of a Southwest smoky flavor to it, and it is still quite juicy. I like the beef here a lot. This sauce has so much flavor. It's a black garlic yuzu aioli. It's creamy, it's rich. You definitely get just a hint of acidity from that yuzu. A nice garlicky flavor as well. The chili crisp in the center also provides some nice heat. This is a flavorful bite and coming together well. A very nice start to BOA Steakhouse. That's a good one. Next up, cauliflower tempura. This looks like one of the vegan and vegetarian options available on the menu for appetizers, and it does smell great. Let's see how it tastes. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. A nice and tasty tempura dish. All these flavors and textures come together well. The tempura batter is super crispy. A nice satisfying crunch biting into that. I do like the seasonings and spice blends that they've used here. A good savory flavor. And the cauliflower inside is good too. Fully cooked through, perfectly fork tender, but still a bit of a healthy snap to it. While I would say you can't really taste the cauliflower in the recipe, I wouldn't say that's a super big loss in my book. There's something like a chutney here, and while it has a very small hint of heat, it's actually quite tangy and a bit sweet. It does provide some nice accent flavors to the cauliflower. That is nice. The other sauce included here is a garlic aioli. It's thick, it's creamy, and it provides a nice richness to the bite. A nice vegetarian dish right there. Next up, the shrimp scampi. Enormous shrimp, wow. Been a while since I've seen shrimp this big. It's served along with toast, and it made a nice little bite here. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, that's really good. Very tasty appetizer at BOA Steakhouse. I'm loving the shrimp scampi. As I mentioned before, it's enormous. The shrimp are so big, but size isn't the only quality they're bringing. These have been absolutely perfectly cooked. Nice springy texture to this shrimp, and it's been cleanly deveined. I'm really appreciating the preparation. The garlic sauce is so good. It's incredibly buttery, and you can taste the white wine in the reduction. You get a little bit of that dry flavor, and the garlic flavors are very pungent and very inviting. I'm really enjoying the toast that's served alongside this. A nicely grilled baguette with a crispy outside and a slightly chewy center provides a nice neutral base for the shrimp to jump off of. It's a very good combo. The capers provide a nice additional brininess here. The sauce is incredible, and the shrimp tastes fantastic. You can absolutely get its sweet briny flavors. I'm enjoying this one so much. A really good appetizer here. I like the shrimp scampi a lot. All right, everyone, now the last bite to try from the appetizer round is gonna be their steak tartare. Served in a smoking bowl, I absolutely love the initial presentation, and I have some placed on top of a nicely grilled baguette here. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, it's good. Very enjoyable steak tartare. I'll briefly skim over the bread because I've already tried it. It's good. The steak tartare is also very tasty. Starting with the steak itself, very tender, a very enjoyable bite. Though personally for me, I wouldn't mind it if a little bit more of that beefy flavor was coming through in the tastes. I would say the predominant flavor here is the pesto, and certainly a good pesto. You absolutely get the pine nuts and the garlic, as well as that fresh basil. It's good, but it's very forward-facing. While you can get hints of a mustard sauce, as well as a little bit of bite from the chives, I personally wish this balanced out a little bit better so that all of the flavors got to shine. But it does have a nice richness to it, and it is enjoyable on top of the bread. Still a good steak tartare right there. All right, everyone, so that's all of the appetizers. I'm trying a BOA steak tonight. I'm joined by a friend, so we're going to continue working through these, and then we'll do our first round of entrees. Don't go, I'll be right back. And welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for our entrees, and they just got here. This looks so good. Let me give you a review. I got the 15-day dry-aged tomahawk, as well as their Alaskan halibut, the sweet corn agnolotti, a bougie twice-baked potato, their massaman Thai curry, as well as some smashed broccoli. Now, usually I would do 2 rounds of entrees. However, my reservation was too late to be able to go through with all of that with the time that we have available to us. So it's just going to be more of an eclectic one mix here. Let's go in because it does look really tasty. First off, the tomahawk steak. A 15-day dry-aged tomahawk. We asked for this prepared medium rare. It does look a little bit closer to medium now that I'm looking closely, but ultimately it comes down to how it tastes. So let's see how it is. Well, no, I'd say that's just okay. Not a bad tomahawk steak, but certainly a far cry from the best I've had on the Las Vegas Strip. I'll start with the good. They did develop a nice crust on the outside, a good Maillard reaction on that steak, so that I do appreciate. It's been seasoned simply. Personally, I wish the seasoning was a little bit more robust here. I wouldn't say the steak is bland, but it's certainly not bursting with flavor. For a 15-day dry-aged tomahawk, I was expecting the meat to be much more tender. It is a bit more on the chewy side, although that could be a little bit due to the fact that it is closer to medium than it is mid-rare. Where it is a little bit more on that mid-rare side, it is quite juicy. juicy, and that is quite good, but the steak is slightly overdone tonight, and quite frankly, I wish that the flavor of the beef was just a little bit more robust in general. It's still not bad though, but as mentioned, I've had several better tomahawks on the strip. Next up, the massaman curry. Nice looking curry dish served alongside some pita bread. I've got a nice assortment of the vegetables on my fork, along with some pita bread. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, it's good. A nice vegetarian dish. A lot of really good flavors at work here. I have to start the discussion with the curry sauce because that's the majority of the flavor, and it's very good. Incredibly thick. I might even call this more of a curry paste than a curry sauce. It's rich, it's creamy, it has a beautiful coconut sweetness, but some very pungent curry flavors. This actually tastes great. Now the carrots, the broccoli, as well as the sunchokes have been nicely cooked, fork tender all the way through, and while you can't distinctly make out their flavors in the middle of the bite, they do add some nice textures, and you do still get hints of their flavors in the middle. I will say, unfortunately, that the potato that I had was a little undercooked. Center was still a little bit hard, certainly not fork tender, so that left a bit to be desired. The pita has been lightly toasted. It does have a bit of an earthier flavor to it. Overall, this tastes really great. A little bit unfortunate that the potato I had was a little bit under, but otherwise a very flavorful dish. Next up, Alaskan halibut. Originally delivered in paper, it's cut tableside, allowing that steam to release, and I must tell you that the aroma that wafted out was actually very good. I've got a nice little bit on the fork here. Let's see how it is. Yeah, not bad. It's a decent fish dish, but it does have a couple of things keeping it from being great. We'll start with the good. It's certainly a moist fish. One of the biggest detractors of a fish dish can be dry fish, and that's definitely not the case here, so that was enjoyable. You do get the mild flavors of the halibut here, although I would say it's quite faint, only really toward the beginning of the bite, because the majority of the flavor is coming from the sauce. Now the sauce is where I do have some issue. It's a spinach, caper, and white wine sauce. However, the white wine feels like it hasn't been cooked down all the way. There's a bit of a sharp, bitter, and dry flavor here. It's really forward-facing and slightly off-putting for me. I do wish that was a bit better, but still a good flaky fish in the center. Still not bad, but personally that just wasn't the sauce for me. Next up, the sweet corn agnolotti. A good looking dish served with shrimp. I've got some of the pasta and the shrimp here on the fork. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that is really good. Excellent pasta dish. Wow, I'm really enjoying this one. All of the elements are working great. A nice succulent shrimp delivering some sweet flavors, not overcooked, still has a good bouncy and springy texture to it. I like the shrimp here. The agnolotti pasta is cooked perfectly. Still al dente, a good firm chew to this. And it's been filled with a tangy goat cheese filling. A nice hint of that tang coming in the middle of the bite. A good filling to the pasta. The sauce here is so good. A tomato-based sauce, leaning toward the sweeter side, but it does have a good creamy aspect to it, and the sweet corn adds a nice accent flavor. It's all topped off by real black shaved truffles, delivering a nice earthiness as well as some pungent notes. This is a beautiful symphony of flavors. It comes together really well, and it's so tasty. That is such an enjoyable pasta dish right there. Alrighty, time to move on to some sides. First off, the bougie baked potato. Topped with caviar, a super bougie baked potato topped with caviar, creme fraiche. I've got a bit on the fork here. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. This is actually a pretty tasty side. Starting with the potato itself, a very good twice-baked potato. A twice-baked potato is one where a baked potato has its innards pulled out, mashed up, reinserted, and baked again. It allows for a really nice mashed potato-like consistency while still being able to enjoy the finer assets of a baked potato. The creme fraiche is quite nice, slightly tangy with a good richness, also offering some moisture to the bite. Nice addition here. The caviar is actually quite good as well. Nice briny bursts of salinity are offering some really good accent flavors in the middle of the bite. And overall, this is actually a very enjoyable baked potato. If you're gonna be in Vegas and have a baked potato, why not make it a bougie one? Alright everyone, now the last bite to try for my entrees tonight is gonna be their smashed broccoli. I'm guessing this is a play on mashed potatoes, and I don't know if I've ever had a smashed broccoli before. Got a nice bit on the fork. Let's see how it is. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of this one. An interesting dish for sure, these smashed broccoli. I guess we can start with the flavors. It doesn't taste bad. There's some really nice garlicky notes here, and a hint of spice on the back end. It's overall well seasoned. Taste-wise, it's certainly not bland. That's not really the biggest detractor for me. Unfortunately, I just can't say I'm a big fan of this consistency and texture. The broccoli flavor is well seasoned and straightforward, and so my mind is playing tricks on me expecting to have some texture other than this mush. Personally, I think going for a recipe like this, I wish it was a little bit more creamy. It's much more grainy, leading to a bit less of a satisfying mouthfeel. Don't know if this would be my favorite broccoli dish, but I certainly commend them for trying. It's something I haven't tried before. Alright everyone, so that's going to do it for my meal here at BOA Steakhouse. I'm going to go ahead and take a few more bites and box a lot of this to go, and then we'll do some dessert next. Don't go anywhere because sweets are coming up. And welcome back everyone. Now my food is boxed up and good to go, and so it's time for some sweets. Now they don't actually have a dessert menu yet, and my server let me know what the desserts were. Honestly, I kind of don't remember. I think there was like a cheesecake, a cookie, a sundae. There were some other things. I probably should have just recorded what she was saying. But I've actually just asked her to bring out 2 of her favorites, so we'll see what comes out. All right, everyone, and here they are. We got both their strawberry sundae as well as BOA cookies. Really good-looking desserts here. I'm told the BOA cookie is their house specialty, and I can always go in on a strawberry sundae. Time to give these both a try. I'm gonna kick things off with the strawberry sundae. Now, what I thought was whipped cream on the top is actually a meringue layer. You can see how stiff it is here on my spoon. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. Very tasty sundae. I like all the flavors here, especially given all the heavy and rich foods that we've had. Having a fruity sweetness for a dessert is really refreshing, and that particular aspect is shining well here. The meringue layer is so nice. I love that airy, crispy sweetness. Not only is the texture fun, but you can actually make out that distinct flavor as well. The strawberry ice cream also has a very good flavor. You can distinctly taste the strawberries, in addition to a rich, buttery flavor, a very creamy ice cream at work here. The vanilla scoop in here is also very tasty. A creamy, rich French vanilla ice cream in conjunction with the strawberry ice cream actually makes for a very nice bite. Strawberry and vanilla works well for me. A nice dessert right there. Next up, BOA cookies. You have both a chocolate chip as well as a macadamia nut cookie, served alongside ice cream and chocolate sauce. I'm gonna go in on the chocolate chip cookie first. Let's see how it is. Oh yeah, that's good. A nice chocolate chip cookie here at BOA. Not much to complain about a recipe like this. A good crispy outside and a super soft and warm chewy center. Texture-wise, this is exactly what you want from a freshly baked cookie. I like that just fine. A good nutty sweetness here, along with the nicely accented flavors coming from those chocolate chips. A good slightly bitter cocoa sweetness there. And while I wouldn't say anything out of the ordinary or spectacular, it just is a very solid cookie. Now this is served alongside something like a dulce de leche ice cream. You get a nice nutty caramel-like sweetness here. A nice creamy richness as well. I do like the ice cream. The accompanying chocolate sauce is also quite nice. It's smooth, it's sweet, a little bit more of a darker bitter chocolate than the milk chocolate that's in the chocolate chips of the cookie itself. Though I don't know if it's necessarily needed for the chocolate chip cookie, it's probably fine on its own. Overall, a tasty cookie. Alright my friends, now the last bite I'm trying here at BOA Steakhouse is gonna be their macadamia nut cookie. I actually really love this particular style of cookie. It's probably been one of my favorites since I was a kid. Hopefully it tastes good here at BOA. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. Very tasty white chocolate macadamia nut cookie. I definitely like everything about this. A much more buttery flavor than the chocolate chip cookie, but still very pleasantly sweet. I love the additional nutty, earthy flavors that you're getting from those macadamia nuts. And texture-wise, this is just as soft as the chocolate chip cookie. You can tell that these were freshly baked for us. Pleasant textures and some very nice flavors. An enjoyable cookie. I'm certainly happy with that one, no complaints. Alright everyone, now that's gonna do it for my dinner here at the opening week of BOA Steakhouse. I wasn't aware of this, but BOA is offering a promotion for locals in their opening week, offering 50% off your check, which is why I'm starting to realize that I wasn't able to get a reservation until so late. All the food you saw in the video today came out to $331 before tip, and my buddy and I certainly had a fantastic time. Shrimp was definitely the name of the game here today. I was incredibly happy with that shrimp scampi appetizer. Easily my favorite flavors from the appetizer round, although the sweet corn agnolotti was my favorite dish of the evening in general. general. While it's unfortunate I wasn't able to try the full spectrum of foods I wanted to show on the camera today, I think we still got a pretty good look here at BOA Steakhouse, and I certainly commend them for running that locals promotion. I think I saw a lot of smiling faces here today. If you're staying at the Venetian or Palazzo, or you've been interested in BOA Steakhouse here in Las Vegas, I hope this video has been informative for you. Alright my friends, now that's going to do it for this week's video, where I continue my quest to vlog every restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip as well as downtown on Fremont Street. Make sure you return next Saturday. I would love to have you as I continue to add to my collection. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic week. I hope you enjoy Vegas with me, Shin. Bye.